Hey, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I just wanted to talk about some stuff that's been on my mind lately, and I decided why not just come talk to y'all about it, right? For the people out there that do not know, most of the things that I do, I typically plan them out. When I created on iView, I think that just happened out of the blue, right? Fast forward, I became somewhat of a pro at creating on iView that I got bored of it. So eventually I transitioned to Second Life, and then I kind of already knew in the back of my mind I want to create on Second Life, but I don't know what I want to create. And I'm not sure if in my first video I ever said, oh yeah, I want to create blah blah blah. I don't think I did, but if I did, present me doesn't do that anymore. And by that I mean, when it's something that I plan on doing, instead of telling y'all that I'm going to do this and I want to do that, I just do it. And I think that's something that a lot of people need to learn, because obviously we're human. It's stuff that we want to do or stuff that we think we want to do, and then we go tell somebody and somehow we jinx ourselves and then we don't end up doing it, or say we do end up doing it but it doesn't go the way that we thought it was gonna go. And I really believe in that so much, because it's been times where I've sat there and told a friend, or I told somebody something like, oh yeah, I want to do this, and yeah, I'm gonna do this, da 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 da, and then either I didn't do it or my plans didn't go as expected. And in the moment, obviously I wasn't thinking like, oh, this all happened because I told so and so about my plans beforehand. Like, no, like I don't think we typically think like that, right? So looking back at stuff like that, I would think and be like, dang, what would happen if I didn't tell them that and I just did it? You know, because to be honest, I see differences when I tell people certain stuff. Like I might tell somebody something, but it might be like something small, like I don't care if it gets jinxed or not. And then when it's like something really big, like I'm really excited about, I don't want to tell nobody, I want to keep it to myself, I want to gatekeep it for myself until I'm ready to tell people or whatever, and then I'll see such a big comparison. My fellow supporters out there watching this video, I would say y'all need to practice doing that, because sometimes we do like to run our mouth. I know I like to run my mouth. Y'all see I'm running my mouth right now. When it comes to certain stuff, don't tell nobody your plans. I know you could be super happy and, oh, I gotta tell somebody. If you feel like you gotta tell somebody, please write it down. Write it down. Go talk to Chat GPT. Go type it out on a Word document. I don't know, but don't tell anybody if it's something you're really passionate about or something you're really looking forward to do for real, and watch you see the difference. And you be like, dang. If you remember, some people might not even remember, but if you remember that you didn't tell anybody, you should see a big difference. Because like I said, I've seen so many big differences. An example, right? Speaking of Second Life, creating last year, to be honest, I don't really know my timeline for real. Like I literally would have to go through my YouTube videos probably to see my creating journey, or like go on my Instagram and do all that. I don't feel like doing that, but these are not exact dates and stuff, so don't quote me on this. I think it was sometime in the beginning of 2024. I kind of had this thought process where I was like, I need to make something happen this year. Speaking of my Second Life story, I was like, okay, I want to get into the Grand, I want to get into Cake Day, I want to get into Dream Day. Like I gotta get into these events. Like I was so determined to get into these events, right? The year prior to that, I struggled trying to get into events, I'm not gonna lie, and it was very unmotivating because I would sit there and apply to like the Grand and I think Dream Day, and I never got accepted, which I kind of understand why I didn't get accepted, because for one, I don't want to say the quality, it was really like my tattoo ads were not up to par yet. I still was learning trial and error, and I still was trying to find my brand aesthetic. I don't know. And I would change my logo frequently, like stuff like that. And I just had to find something that sticks. I was applying to these events. I was not getting in. Like smaller events and stuff I would get in, but the bigger events I just could not get into. I literally wrote down manifestations and I would put them in my Bible, because I always have my Bible on my desk because I seen this video. Y'all know the sprinkle lady, right? I ain't gonna lie, kudos to her, because if I never heard her say this, I probably would have never did it. She was saying, because somebody was asking like, how do you manifest something fast? And she was just like, when I do this method, I see results quick. And she was saying, instead of writing manifestations like, I will be rich, I will be successful, you know, that's like typical things you would write or put. Instead, be specific. So say if I want to be a hairstylist, I want to be like a hairstylist making 6 figures. You could put thank you. And when you're saying thank you, you can be thanking the universe. You could be thanking whatever religion you believe in. And so you put thank you for allowing me to be a hairstylist making 6 figures a year. And you would do stuff like that. And then eventually you will start to see, dang, I'm starting to be popping more. Like more people starting to book me. I'm starting to make more money. And so by doing that, by you saying thank you, by starting it off by saying thank you, you're putting it in the universe. So that way it's as if it has to happen. It doesn't make sense to manifest something and you're not working hard for that goal. So say it's like, oh, I want to be rich, but I'm not doing nothing. I'm just playing the game 24/7 and laying in bed and taking naps and scrolling on TikTok. How are you going to be rich if you're not working towards being rich or towards a certain goal? So obviously that would make sense. But say you're grinding every day, say back to like the hairstylist part, you're practicing certain hairstyles so that when you do actual clients, you'll perfect the technique. Say you're starting to be more creative. Say you're doing more and more stuff, and then eventually what you manifested will come true. So back to like I was saying with Second Life, right? I was manifesting me getting into Dream Day, me getting into Cake Day, me getting into the grant, and I don't have them anymore. Or I probably do, but they're like, I manifest so many things that I would probably have to go look for it if I still have it. I don't know. Literally last year in the beginning of the year, 2024, I manifested me getting into all these events. It's crazy too, because I even manifested me getting a sponsor booth in Dream Day, and then I so happened to end up getting a sponsor booth in Dream Day. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like once that happened and I got a sponsor booth, I was just like, manifesting is real. Like this is so real. And like I said, I used the thank you method when you say thank you first, and it happened. And like I said, I was putting in the work too, because my ads were starting to look better, my tattoos were starting to look better, I was starting to get invited to so many events. And y'all, I did not expect to get invited to the Ford event. I did not expect to get invited to the TSA event. Like I was getting invited to events and weekend sales and stuff that I did not expect to get invited for. I was just so thankful with all the opportunities I had when I was creating, which eventually I got burnt out. Kind of like with IMVU, I became a pro at creating on IMVU that I lost passion for, and it wasn't as fun anymore, because it's like, okay, I've done everything, like what else is there to do? Think of it like GTA. If y'all ever play GTA online or GTA story mode, GTA 5 story mode, you beat all the missions. It's like, okay, now what? Man, now I'm finna restart and start the missions from the first mission. Like it's nothing for you to do left. So that's how I would feel with Second Life, my Second Life store, and that's how I felt IMVU. I was really proud of myself. Actually, I am really proud of myself because I really accomplished a lot last year with my store, which I did not expect to accomplish, like, which is so crazy to me. Instead of me telling y'all like, oh yeah, y'all, these are my plans for the year. This year I want to get into Dream Day, I want to get into Cake Day, I kept it to myself. I didn't tell anybody. I kept it to myself, wrote it down, and I kept working every day, and then finally it happened. Literally, I remember all the times when I got accepted into the grant, when I got a personal invite into Cake Day. Manifesting is real. If you never thought it was real, it's real. I promise you. You just need to keep trying. I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. If some people probably watching this video, maybe they might be unmotivated and think certain things won't happen for them, or maybe something just isn't meant to be, when maybe you just need to keep manifesting, or you need to change the way you manifest. So that's really what I wanted this video to be for. And like I said, I was like, you know what? I got a lot to talk about, so why not come talk y'all ears off? So that's what I did. Before I end this video though, I wanted to show y'all my outfit. So this dress is by Ooze. I've been shopping Ooze a lot. I'm adding Ooze to one of my favorite creators so far. And yeah, this plush is by Archive, I think. And then this hair is by Arrogant. It's so pretty. And yeah, I've been had on these heels though. And then it says no chance. But anyways, this is supposed to be like a Valentine's Day plushie. Hopefully y'all take my advice and y'all go manifest y'all some things. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video.